man. We got a guest coming in, comedian Lav Luv. Goddamn. Yeah, let's start off. It's the great Lav Luv. Let's start it off. Yeah. You know how we do it on the wrong side of things, man. We gotta got there, bring you in the right way, my brother.
What
What's
up,
good?
man? What it do?
Man, we gotta do it, man.
Hey,
What's
man.
popping? How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. A pleasure to be here. A pleasure to be here. What the hoes at? No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Goddamn, what is it, Chris? List crawler? Goddamn, that's what they call it. Oh, get to it, but they serve it.
Get them in there. Get them in there.
Yeah, man. For the people that don't know you, brother, let us know where you from, who you are, and what made you fall in love with comedy. Tell us your whole background story.
Everything. All right. So I'm from here, ATL, East Side till I die, McNair High School, Spanish Trace Apartments, all that right there, Rattlers, Clifton Springs Elementary, Flat Shoals Elementary. I'm East Side. I'm the whole East Side. I done lived on damn near every nook and cranny of the East Side of Atlanta. What?
Hold up. How old are you, bro?
I'm old. I'm 50.
Bro, hold up. I stayed in Pavilion, but I ran Pavilion.
See,
you went out there in 92, 93, was you? 91, 92, 93, 94?
I switched high schools then, but I was in Northern Decatur. Then I was in Chamblee in 92.
I'm talking Spanish Trace. We stayed in Spanish Trace.
Oh, I was young when we was in Spanish Trace. I probably was like 10 because that's when I went to Clifton Springs.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. I was about to say, damn, bro, we probably ran into each other and shit. Okay.
We might. Well, no, if you went over there, because I was over there. Let me tell you, I was when South DeKalb Mall was. You can find it all at South DeKalb Mall. I was back then. When Dixie was in the parking lot of the South DeKalb Mall, the arcade was in South DeKalb Mall. The movie I went to see Breaking, Purple Rain.
Wow, you go, Oh no, I was in Summer Hill then, so yeah, you was over there early.
You know what I'm saying? So when East Lake Meadows was Vietnam, I was see this.
Okay.
So I'm from here, born and raised, all that good stuff. So I started doing comedy. I was in the Army. I started doing comedy last year. I was in the Army. I was watching TV and it was a dude on there. I was like, this dude ain't funny. Then this little voice in my head said, yo, he might not be funny, but he on TV. You sitting on the couch. I was like, true. Then the little voice, I kept watching the voice said, so what we gonna do? We're gonna keep sitting on the couch and we're gonna take this spot. What you gonna do? So I was like, all right, I'm trying to take this spot. So then the voice said, you better get up off this couch then. So from that day forth, it's been 90 miles per hour trying to get it. From that day forth. Yep. Then I came back to the ATL in 96, right before the Olympics. And then right before the Olympics, so I came back. I just started doing open mics, just staying on the grind. I was at the club every single night. So I've been grinding since I started doing comedy. Like when I first started doing comedy, I was in Killeen, Texas. It was this little small town. Then I would drive 3 hours every Thursday to do open mic in Houston. Because there wasn't no comedy club or nothing in Killeen. So if I was gonna do comedy real, that was the only place I could do it. So I would drive 3 hours every Thursday, right after work, road, drive, do open mic, then hit the road, come back, and then be back up, ready to work at 6 a.m. every day. And I did that for like 5, maybe 6 months. Then I came to Atlanta, got back to Atlanta. A week before I came back to Atlanta, my car got stolen. So now I'm back in the ATL, no car, no nothing. And then I'm getting out of the military, so I ain't had no job. So nobody gonna give you no car when you ain't got no job. So I'm on the bus. So I would catch the bus every night, every Tuesday night, and every Sunday night to open mic. And then the bus stopped running late. So, open mic back in the days, open mic might finish about 11, 12 o'clock because, you knew. So ain't no telling when you're going to get on stage. So what I would do is, but the last train would leave out from Stone Mountain. People that don't live here, that's on the far out on the east side. So I would catch the train to downtown, and then the train to start running, buses to start running. I bought rollerblades. So I would rollerblade from downtown. From downtown.
Yeah. What the nigga hell, man?
You was trying to get it, baby. You trying to get it. That's why I don't believe you. Either you want me or you don't.
You
don't. It's just
that nigga said rollerblade. That's crazy, man.
Rollerblade from downtown, and that's whether it was raining, In the winter, it was snowing, cold, it didn't matter. If I was getting there, I was getting there. It was what it was.
Why you a soldier, man? I salute you, bro. That's a man. You need to write, but that need to be in a movie. That's some shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, sir. What clubs you first started going to here?
When I first got here, we had 2 black clubs. It was we had 2 uptown comedy corners. One was in Stone Mountain and one was downtown off of Peachtree. So them was the 2 clubs. So open mic was on Sunday nights in Stone Mountain and Tuesday nights in downtown. So I would go back and forth between them 2. We had little clubs around town. The 559 for people who are true ATLians.
Yeah.
They used to do comedy on Tuesday nights. It was like the Terror Dome. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Because it was cold. They would boo the best of the best. They ain't give a damn in the 559. I never forget. I was at 559 one night. Dude was talking to his chick at the table. I was on stage. Nigga said, "Yeah, hold on for a second. Boo!" Yeah, so I was saying, he turned around to me,
right,
and went back to his conversation like it wasn't that. I was like, "Yeah, this is a different ball game up in here than it was."
So did you bomb that night, or it was just him?
Oh no, I bombed that night because once one started, it was everybody. They was coming. Bruce used to host it, but it wasn't just me.
I heard about that.
Bruce would come to you and tell you something like, "Hey, man, just do what you can, because they might boo you. And if they boo you, it is what it is. Just do what you can. You still gonna get your money." That's how bad it was. And they didn't boo the best of the best. I didn't seen some dudes that's been on TV and everything. Right. L's in the 559.
That make you better, huh? The bomb make you better.
Well, because now people will let you bomb, but they just let you sit up there and stew in it. See, back in the days, they run your ass off stage. You was booing because people don't really boo no more. But back then they would boo you. Let me get your ass off stage. Kill yourself. Yeah, they was brutal.
Right. You working out material. So you when you on the stage, you let them know you're working out material, or how you do your thing?
No, when I'm on stage now, I just do what I do because they don't care whether you're working out or not. They just want you to be funny. You know what I'm saying? So you just do what you do, and then what work, and what don't work, it don't work. But you know it don't work. And when you learn how to do it, when you learn the art and the craft of it, you can tell a joke that don't necessarily work, but you can cover it up so they be like, "Oh, that didn't work. Oh, was that okay? That wasn't no joke." And they don't even know it wasn't it was supposed to be a joke because you can cover it up. So I don't tell them. I just do what I do. Part of the thing I love about doing comedy is getting out there, doing it like with no net. Just the fact that you can fail every night. That's for me. That's the fun part because you got to come with it. You got to be ready to fight. If the nose of the plane starts to dip down, then you got to figure out how to pull that bitch back up. You got to keep fighting.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the game because every night you can take an L any given night.
Yeah. So do you accept tags from other comedians? Like when you finish, do you like that, or do that get to you?
No, man, listen, that's every good comic then got some tags from another comic. Because funny comics, because we all sort of think alike, but then you have people that might see something a little bit different from you, and they be like, "Yo, it was funny when you said this. Try to say it this way right here and see what happens." Or, "Man, if you add da 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 to that, then that's gonna take it to another level." And what the hell? Try it. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. No big deal. So I take tags all day long. If you see something, you're like, "Yo, Lav, you should say this." Tell me, damn it. Tell me.
Yeah.
I won't know. And I'm gonna try that shit. Yep.
Yeah. I seen you do the thing, how you had a DJ working with you with the old school music and shit.
Yeah. That's playing around, having a good time, just keeping the vibe right. When I'm hosting, now that's the thing about it. If I'm hosting, ain't no telling. All bets off. Ain't no telling what might come out my mouth. Ain't no telling what direction we might go in. Because the thing about it is to keep the crowd here. We want to keep them here. I'm hosting in a good position to where everybody who come on that stage can just ride out.
Yeah. So, all right, dealing with the evolution of comedy, right? You know how it was and how it is now, and with this new social media, like how you adapting? Like, are you into it, or you figured it out, or you know what I mean, or it's it get on your nerves, or you think it ain't fair, or how you feel about everything?
I mean, so let me say this: I have evolved. I used to be one of these dudes who fought it, and I fought it for the longest. you know, at the time, I remember when it first started happening, it was Vines, you know, do it for the Vine, do it for the Vine. And it was like, you know, Vines was 30 seconds. And so my head's like, man, I'm a comedian. I do stand-up comedy. My brain don't operate in 30-second increments. Well, the thing about it is them dudes who was operating in 30-second increments, they start getting here and they start blowing up and they start getting them real checks. And so he was like, hey, you better teach yourself how to work in 30-second increments, homie, and get on this damn internet. So then COVID hit. And then what I learned what internet dudes was making from social media during COVID. When I learned it was dudes out here making $100,000 a month from social media, I was like, once I heard this type numbers, with nobody can tell me to stay away from social media from that point. I was like, I'm here for it. So now it just is what it is. And now that I'm in there and I do the stand-up and I do the social media stuff, social media is work. It's like if you do it for real, or you trying to get a true following, it's like having a part-time job out this bitch. You got to, because you got to be there every day. You got to post something every day or damn near every day. If you go more than 3 days, you're killing your algorithm. So that's the thing about it. You got to constantly feed that monster. So I used to fight it, but I don't fight it no more. You can't beat them, join them, because I'm trying to get to the point where I can make $100,000 a month just sitting at the crib from some video that posted and just playing on the internet. So I don't have a problem with it, man. And then like some dudes be mad at the internet cats. I'm not. Listen, if you 20 years old and you don't have no direction in life, but you like doing stuff on social media, and you post a video on social media and it go viral, now you got 2 million followers. Then some comedy club call you, and you ain't never did stand up a day in your life, but they call you like, yo, we got 10 grand if you'll come perform for us. If you don't go get that $10,000, you dumb as hell. You better go get that damn $10,000 and figure that shit out later on once you get there. But 21 with no job prospects, no nothing, and somebody offers you 10 grand, you better go get that 10 grand. I ain't see, that's what I'm saying. I ain't mad at it, so I get it and I understand it. And I ain't mad at you for going.
Yeah. It's a new game, man. You gotta learn how to play, man. A lot of people fighting against it, you know what I'm saying? They like the music and everything. Yeah. But that what's up, man. You ever thought about going to Kill Tony?
I thought about it in Austin. But from what they tell me, they say it's hard to get in the loop though. So that's the thing about it. And I try anything once. You know what I'm saying? If it might work and it can get you where you try to get to, it ain't compromising who you are. Then I'm
right. Of course.
Yeah,
man. That what's up, man. So I'll be writing like a motherfucker. I got so much shit written, bro, and I'm hitting it. You about to go ahead and really jump out there big with it, bro. Like, I done seen it. Yeah. So you writing all the time, or you got to the point where you just off the dome? I know a lot of people say they don't write, but them tags and so many different ideas that come in there, I don't want to forget nothing. I couldn't just go off the brain like that.
Yeah, I mean, different people do it different ways. I write some stuff down, but I don't write everything down. But I usually write down concepts. So like I might have that'd be funny. Why women do so and so. So I write that down so I don't forget that. And then I might go on stage and I just throw that out there. Man, why women be doing so and so? Then I'll just talk it out. I go off the dome, but I'm mentally taking notes of what's working and what ain't working in that. You know what I'm saying? And then what ain't working, I throw out or change. And then what worked, I keep. And then I just build off what worked. So that's kind of how I do it. The different people, I think different people write different ways. I know a comedian named Pat Brown. She writes for Tracy Morgan right now, and she writes for the Steve Harvey Show. And but Pat writes everything down. Everything. She'll write out the whole joke like it's a script, word for word, verbatim. But that's for her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say everybody do what work for you. If for you, you don't want to forget nothing. So if you got to write it down to not forget it, then write it down. So that's your system.
Right. Yeah. You're a bad motherfucker. You can remember all that shit because that's just so much shit, man. I don't want to forget nothing. I don't want to lose nothing. And you know what I'm saying? I want to have it as your catalog. Have your catalog together, man. Hell yeah.
But now everybody having cameras, I say record yourself. Every time you get on stage, record yourself. Then that way, then you can go watch it back like game footage.
Right. But that what's up, man? You from so you was over there before I came over there. That's crazy. If you just say you was on like 91, 92, 93, that's when all hell broke loose, bro.
Yeah, I know. 91, 92. That's what I was in Chamblee by then. Because then my senior year, I transferred to Cross Keys High School.
Okay. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we had moved. It still was DeKalb County, but it wasn't the east side no more.
Yeah. So with the comedy game, man, what's been some of your biggest hurdles? Like, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with these joke things, like how you deal with that? Like, do you know, have writing sessions and trust your people that you work? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? You know,
I think it just depends. I don't really get caught up in joke and the whole stealing joke thing, because the reality is I've seen it more than once. Two comedians who ain't never seen each other can come up with the same joke. It can happen. I've seen it, and I know for a fact neither one of them have seen each other, but they got
it's the universe.
Yeah. Yep, because we think alike. You know what I'm saying? Comedians think alike, especially if it's something new, you know, like Diddy or talking about Trump or something like that. You know, it's a common thing, or talking about kids or whatever. So that can happen. So I really don't get into all of that piece of it. So for me, I think that ain't even my biggest thing. My biggest thing now is dealing with the fact that we in a space when it comes to entertainment, period, where people don't respect talent no more. Real talent. Like, you know, if I'm keeping it 100, so here in Atlanta, we got a comedy club called Atlanta Comedy Theater, people that's watching on the internet. And at this club this past weekend, Woody and Charleston White was booked, and they sold the club.
Woody, I heard about that. Okay.
Yeah, neither one of these dudes is a comedian, but they sold the club out. How the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? You see what I'm saying? These dudes, Woody is famous for turning state's evidence, then flipping to play crazy on the stand. That's what he's famous for.
Yeah, it was called to go tell on them some shit, tell on them tour or some shit.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't. How am I supposed to compete with that? You can't. You know what I'm saying? So that's my. If I had a frustration, it's that. So like had they did they show and they was at just a random club, I ain't even thinking about it. But they at a comedy club. See what I'm saying? But that ain't comedy. They ain't doing what you doing. See what I'm saying? So that's my biggest frustration. It's like taking that space back, get back in that space that's really supposed to be our space, but it ain't ours no more.
Yeah. Charleston White crazy as hell, man. That motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think it's the train wreck. People paying because they just want to see the train wreck.
Yeah, you just said it. Yeah.
They paying, they just want to see the train wreck. Meanwhile, it's a weekend that a comic didn't get at a comedy club just for the train wreck to take place in there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing. The joke thieves, that's not that big of a thing. That's been going around for years. And it actually don't happen as much as people think it does. Typically, the people who steal jokes are usually new comics.
Right.
Dudes in the middle don't really steal jokes. It's new comics and big name dudes who lazy. They steal jokes because they come to the club, they see dudes doing open mic or working out, and they be like, "Oh, I got that right there," and then they'll take it. Next thing you know, you see your shit on TV, and what you gonna do? It's gone then.
Damn.
Yeah, you
that's like that white girl.
You get the joke back.
I forgot that white girl who stole somebody's shit. She said everything verbatim. Like that shit crazy. I think somebody gave it to her though. Ain't no way in hell you stole somebody's shit verbatim.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. So it's like you just that's one of them things. And then it just depends on who you talk to. That's how I feel about it. Marvin Dixon hate a joke thief and I was like, Marv, but you know, Marv say, listen, it is that big of a deal. The reason why it's a big deal is because you can blow up and get famous from one joke. You can blow up and get famous from one joke. And if somebody take that one joke, where does that leave you? See what I'm saying? See, so it's all about your school of thought. But then Rodney Perry, his thing is, listen, if one joke gonna make or break you, then you in the wrong game.
Yeah.
Got one funny joke, you should be able to write a second and a third and a fourth funny joke. So if somebody took that one, go ahead and write a new one then. See what I'm saying? So it just depends on who you talk to and who you ask.
Yeah, man. That's a hell of a game, man. I seen one dude, so he actually repeat people's shit. What's his name? The older guy. The guy who he played in a whole bunch of movies. He played in House Party 3. What's his name? I forget his name, but he say Red Fox. No, he say Red Fox jokes. He say some of his jokes. He say he dead anyway. I forgot his name, but that's how he feel about it. He said
talking about John Witherspoon?
No, not him. It's another dude. He alive. I forgot his name.
Which role he played in the Friday?
I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about. I can't remember this dude's name.
If you tell me his character, I know who he is. That's why I'm naming everybody.
He dark skinned. Older cat. He might be the oldest cat. I ain't gonna say the oldest cat in the game, but he an OG like a motherfucker. But he actually he funny as hell though. He funny as I can't remember his name, but he actually say some Red Fox shit. But he say he do it. He say he'll take your joke, and if you're not using that.
Ricky Smiley?
No, he ain't that. I mean, like, not Ricky. You know, I know Ricky.
Yeah, that's what
I know. He older.
I don't know. Yeah, I had to watch the movie again.
Michael something.
Michael Collier.
Yeah.
Michael Collier. Okay.
Yeah, he said he'll take your shit. He you know.
Damn, Mike Collier?
Yeah. But you know, yeah, man, that's the game, man. But what's new, man? What you gonna be doing? Let the people know where you gonna be at, where to find you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah. Well, let me see what I got coming up. I do on Fridays. I'm either at Sweet Lounge or the Soho on Fridays, one or the other in Atlanta. So if I ain't at one, I'm at the other. Typically, I post it on my site. If you're in Valdosta, Georgia, I'm the first Saturday every month. I'm in Valdosta, Georgia. Then I got a bunch of little bitty stuff that's coming up. And then we getting ready to film a movie with Paramount next month. So that's what we got coming right now in the immediate.
Man, that's what's up, man. You got a movie coming. You know, we got to get that movie shit too. You know, we talked about that. We're gonna make that happen, bro.
Hey, man, I'm with it. I'm down for anything that's gonna get some visibility. I'm here for it.
I get you and Corey Holcomb, goddamn. You know, I've been talking about that shit. You know,
Corey. You know Corey ready. You know Corey stay crazy. I was with Corey about 3 weeks ago. Corey is insane.
Yeah, you been on tour with him and shit. That what's up.
Yeah. That's what about 3 weeks ago. We had some shows together. What was it? Baltimore. We was in Baltimore. Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, last but not least, man, let the people know who you are, man. And please give us a good shout out to the Raw Side of Thangzz, my brother.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all. Please keep rocking with the Raw Side of Thangzz. Keep rocking with them. Support black, anything black people, black business, black cars, black areolas, black toenails. If anything black, support it. Keep supporting the podcast. Follow me is at Comedian Lav Luv. You can see it right there on the screen at Comedian Lav Luv. And it's the same thing on everything. Follow me no matter what you on. If you're on TikTok the most, follow me on that. It's still the same thing. If you're on Instagram, it's the same thing. Follow me. If you're on OnlyFans, follow me. But on the end is Comedian Lav Luv swinging that thing. That's the name on OnlyFans. So yeah, follow.
Hey man, what's the name of that podcast you be on too, bro? I gotta come over there when y'all start back.
Oh yeah, we talk like this. The podcast is We Talk Like This. It's myself, Steve Brown, Sean Larkins, and Marvin Hunter. We do a podcast called We Talk Like This. It's hey man, we have a good time on there too. It's insane.
Okay, what days y'all coming on? Y'all back now, right?
We get ready to come back in November, and then we only gonna come back for like 4 episodes. We're gonna take December off and then hit it hard in January.
All right, cool. After New Year's, my wife to come holler at y'all boys, man. All right, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Man, appreciate you, my brother.
Hey, man, appreciate you having me on here. Follow things.
Yeah, man. The Raw Side of Thangzz, man. About to go on break. Until next time. Yeah.